Hello everyone, this super quick video is in our engine snack series and features two great B4 breaks from Leela. Well, G4 is renowned in the TCEC chat as Stockfish's favourite move. I think we could give the same honour to B4 for Leela. In both these cases, B4 is unexpected. I mean, the timing in particular is unexpected, and that really accelerates Leela's play enormously, which makes a difference between an equal position and a clear advantage. And well, I mean, it's caught me by surprise twice now watching Leela games, so definitely something worth remembering and learning. And yeah, I mean, any white players who play against King's Indian structures regularly, you need to take a look at this one. So the first one, this is the diagram from the game Leela against Xiphos. We're just going to have a look first of all at the other B4 game that's always stuck in my mind, and this is from Leela against Stockfish in the season 20 SuperFinal. This is quite a complicated King's Indian position. White has advanced the kingside pawns and really cramping the black pieces, but black has started up with counterplay on the queen side here with a4, with c6, and then also f5 against the center. And yeah, very unclear position. And you know, I used to play the system all the time as a teenager, and I'm pretty sure I've had this position on my analysis board before. But what I hadn't expected, and I'd never seen, was Leela's amazing idea of b4 in this position. Now, this is the break that you want to make always, you know, to try and get rid of this this knight on c5. But it looks absolutely impossible because you can just play knight takes b4. However, Leela's plan there was just really quite amazing. The plan was then to play h6, force this bishop back to h8, then play bishop takes c5, and after d takes c5 to play a3. And the key point was, if something like knight a6, for example, then we just protect the g5 pawn with the rook. And what have we actually achieved here? We've opened up the b file, we've got a weak a pawn to aim for, we've completely hemmed in this, this bishop on h8, we've exchanged the knight and forced black to take with the pawn, so that means that this knight has got no good outpost, and it also means that white's centre now on e4 is under no pressure whatsoever. And white will, you know, sort of line up on the b file, look at that a pawn, maybe play d takes c6 at some stage, and well, I mean, it's a very, very strong position for white. In actual fact, Stockfish didn't dare go in for this. Stockfish ended up sacrificing a piece with queen takes g5, but after a, b, c, b, knight a4, white just stood very well, and Leela won a magnificent game. This was a really fantastic game from Leela. And then just maybe a day ago only, in the TCEC, Leela was white against Xiphos. And we reached this position, and it was quite, you know, the lead up to it was quite interesting. Xiphos could sort of decide to just go all out for a kingside attack, but it had played quite a few holding moves on the queen side, rook b8, b6, and then a5. Basically, you know, arguing that that these moves would slow down white's attack more than they'd, you know, slow down its kingside attack. And the idea was that you know, slow white's attack down, and then afterwards your kingside attack is gonna come quickly all the same. And you know, I was looking at stuff like playing c3 and then b4, but yeah, then this knight on a2 is not so fantastic. But Leela just you know, and Leela had seen this, you know, so far in advance. Just the idea of playing b4 straight away. You're threatening b takes a5, you know, and all of a sudden, you know, all these holding moves that that black has played on the queen side, they turn out to actually help white's initiative to make it go faster. So c takes b4 would allow capture on b6. So a takes b4 played, but now just a pawn sacrifice, c3, b takes c3, knight takes c3, and well, the knight is in play now, straight away. The knight's attacking b6. After knight a6, we get a5, takes, rook takes b8, knight takes b8, knight a5. And Leela's pieces just careered into into Xiphos' position. Knight d5 comes in, queen a6. This passed c pawn is going to be a monster, and it cost black a knight in the end. Hope you enjoyed that one. I thought two fantastic b4 breaks and really just accelerating White's queenside play, you know, by a couple of moves each time and really making the difference. So this one against Stockfish and this one against Xiphos. Hope you enjoyed that. Thanks for watching.